Bubbles, 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 bubbles. No, no, no. Not those bubbles. These bubbles, the good kind. Champagne, Cava, Prosecco, Cremant, sparkling wine. This is Curt Sassak, president of Winetasters Choice, and today we're going to cover sparkling wine. We're going to cover the basics, okay? And then what I'm going to do is release a video covering each one of these sparkling wines individually in much more detail. This is more like a primer just to get you started covering the basics of each. Prosecco, one of the most popular sparkling wines on the market. Prosecco is an Italian DOC or DOCG sparkling wine that's often from the Veneto or Friuli regions. So what does DOC or DOCG mean? Well, they're from the Italian wine classification system. DOCG is the highest classification ranking and DOC is the second highest classification ranking. Prosecco is available and most commonly found in white form, but as recently as, I think a year or two ago, Rosé Prosecco is available as well. Up until the 1960s, Prosecco was known for being sweet and it wasn't really highly regarded, but they have since improved things and it has gotten better and better. And now Prosecco, a good Prosecco, is going to be dry as opposed to being associated with sweet wines like Asti Spumante. Prosecco is fermented using the tank method, and because of that, you will find it does not have that brioche kind of yeasty character that champagne has. And I personally find that any wine made using the tank method, the bubbles feel larger, whereas with champagne, it feels like I have more smaller bubbles, if that makes sense. One benefit to producing wine in a tank is the production time is shorter and it's less expensive to make. That's why you can find great Proseccos for under $20. My favorite Prosecco is the Carpeni Malvolte, which actually they invented Prosecco in 1868, and you can find that bottle for about $16 to $18. Cava is a sparkling wine from Spain. More specifically, it's often from the Penedès region in Catalonia. Cava is available in white, rosé, or sweet varieties, but the white dry variety is the most commonly found. Oh, fun fact, Cava is one of the most highly exported wines. Where does the name Cava come from? Well, it's derived from the Spanish word cava, which means cave or cellar, and well, ironically enough, where do we store and age wine? In caves or cellars. What should you expect to pay for a good Cava? $15 to $20. So, as a quick recap, if you want to save some money and have really good bubbles, get a Prosecco, a Cremant, or a Cava. Champagne is fantastic, I love it, but you are going to pay for it, and you should. Now let me take you through some terms you're going to encounter on bottles of French sparkling wine to help you understand what they mean. Extra Brut. This is the driest of any sparkling wine from France. Brut. This is the second driest. Okay, this next one's a bit puzzling. Extra dry. Okay, it's called extra dry, but it's not drier than extra Brut. I don't know, go figure, weird. The next level is sec. This is where you're gonna get some noticeable sweetness, but it's not gonna be sweet like a Moscato. Then the next, it gets even sweeter to demi-sec, and then finally there's doux, which is the sweetest. On Italian sparkling wines, you will encounter these terms. Spumante, that just means sparkling. Frizzante, that means sparkling, but with less bubbles. Now, let me bring up a term you're going to encounter, which is Asti Spumante. Asti Spumante is a specific sweet wine from the Piemonte region of Italy. It's a common misperception that when people see the terms Asti or Spumante separately on a bottle, they automatically think Asti Spumante. No, again, Asti Spumante is a specific type of wine. Asti is the name of the sub-region within the Piemonte region of Italy, and then Spumante just means sparkling. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. If there's any videos you want to see, anything you want me to cover in regards to adult beverages, please put it in the comments. Many of these videos I do are based on requests, and I'm happy to do it. Oh, and before I forget, if you don't mind, please like and subscribe and ring the bell so you can be notified anytime we have new videos.